to Homestead Tessie. Today is another heart to heart, and I'm going to share with you some memories I have of my husband's grandma, which of course you know by now that I have adopted her as my own grandma. So many people wondered how in the world I got into canning and if it was something that I was taught as a child. No, my mother never canned when I was a child growing up. Now, of course, she grew up on a farm and they lived a very plain life. But by the time that I was adopted, my mother stopped doing some of those traditional roles that the women did. Now, my mother cooked a lot from scratch and did a lot of baking, but she was not really into canning anymore. But at age 17, when I got married, my hubby's grandma, she was the one who taught me how to can. Fanny was her name, and Fanny and I became fast friends. I look back on that, and she's been gone many, many years. And I look back on the fond memories of sitting in the basement, canning all kinds of wonderful goodies. And I think, what would Grandma say today if she'd see all the things that I am doing? I think she would be very proud of me. So I'm working on this pantry today. This one is in my living room, and I'm going through these foods. These were all canned last year, and of course you see my big pantry, and that is from last year and the year before. But these are all of the newer foods that I had canned, and I'm just checking to see if any unsealed and what I need to do this year. Has there someone been in your life that molded you and helped you become who you are today? Is that person still living, or is that person long gone from this world? On my YouTube channel, 90% of my viewers are women, and 80% of them are ages 50 and older. So a lot of you women understand what it's like to have loved ones that are no longer with us. And we can hold their memories every day of our life. In fact, many times I don't even think of Grandma as being gone because she's in my life and in my heart and in my memories. I keep her memory alive every day. Yes, every jar of canned food, I think of my dear Fanny. Every jam and jelly, there's my Fanny. And that is part of my YouTube channel, is keeping all the memories alive. Alzheimer's has taken my mother away from me, but I have the memories of my mother as well. But many years ago, I felt that things were getting very bad with my mother and her memory. I decided to have a sit-down meeting with my mother. Of course, I don't think she remembers that to this day, or maybe she does and just can't express herself. But I shared with my mother how I love her and how I'm so grateful for that she adopted me and gave me a home. In this world where everything is so negative and you're always basing so many stories on the negative side of life, you know, it would do us all a lot of good if we would find the positive things in life and focus on them. We all have negative things that are in our life, and even to this day I still have a negative person that seems to want to infiltrate my life. But it's not about negativity at all. It's about positivity. We can't wallow in what happened before or what's going to happen tomorrow. It's hard, I know. Our flesh wants to get angry. Our flesh wants to cry out. And boy, oh boy, does our flesh want to fight back. And there's a place for everything in life. And sometimes fighting back is necessary. But a lot of times, and most times, staying positive in a negative world is what's really going to do you the most benefit. And I think about my Fanny, how she always instilled such values in my life. So as I miss her dearly, like I missed so many of my loved ones, my father-in-law was like a father to me. I miss him very much too. But their memories are alive, and I am striving each day. As I go through my pantry, the memories come flooding back of a 17-year-old girl with a small baby and a grandma who was determined to teach me something about the country way of living. And you know what? She taught me a lot. Because now I'm 47 and I'm trying to teach my own grandchildren. It's funny how the circle of life just goes around and around. Well, you take care, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.